Hi, Trip. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Nicole. I'm the social media coordinator for the All American High School Film Festival, and I'm really excited to hear all about your film. Congrats on being one of our 2025 official selections.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Of course. So, just for starters, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? Tell me where you're from, what high school you went to, or you
Yeah.
go to, and then what
Yeah.
got you into filmmaking?
My name is Trip Breslin. I'm a senior at Prosper High School, so I live in Prosper, Texas. What kind of got me into filmmaking is I used to just edit YouTube videos in the past, and then I started watching like Quentin Tarantino movies, and then I basically started like filming things with my friends, like little iMovie trailers and a bunch of stuff. And then I just really fell in love with it. I've always tried to look for a creative outlet, but like now I feel like I really found it with filmmaking. I've just always loved filmmaking, definitely.
That's super cool. Well, this next part is a little bit of an activity. So, I'm gonna have you give me like an elevator pitch of your
Okay.
film. So you're gonna tell me like the genre, tell me what your characters
Yeah.
are about, like as much as you can, but you have 60 seconds.
Cool. Okay.
Okay?
60
Okay.
seconds.
I'm gonna count you down, so don't worry. Ready?
Okay.
Three, two, one, go.
Okay. I'm going to try to do this the best I can without spoiling anything. Um, in October, I called six friends up and I asked them, I just called them and we just talked about our past and being kids. And this is kind of a documentary. This is a documentary about one of our friends, but it's also about being a kid. Um, it's about being a kid, adolescence, being vulnerable. It's about mental health. It's about like looking at like the people around you and how they all grow up. Um, and I guess that's it. I don't know. I'm not good at elevator pitches.
That's perfect. The shorter the better. That's why it's an
Yes.
elevator pitch.
Right.
So you said this is inspired on like a real person, right?
Yeah. So this is a yeah. So without spoiling anything, this is a documentary about my best friend. I called six of my friends up and we all talked about him and our memories with them. Um, and froze. My bad.
You're all good.
Some of these people, yeah, it's a documentary about my best friend, and I called like six of my friends up about to talk about him, and I just recorded it on OBS on my computer. Some of these friends I haven't talked to in forever, and we were just reminiscing about our best friend, and we were just reminiscing about old times, really, and that's kind of what the documentary is. And I have a bunch of B-roll in it of I mean, we're just talking about like eighth grade basically, in a lot of it.
That's so cool. So, getting to connect with these people that you said you haven't talked to in a while, like what were some of these
Yeah.
behind the scene moments like?
Like it literally this entire documentary was basically a spur of the moment thing of me recording and then calling them. I mean, I'm like hearing their voices like they're so much lower than before. They're telling me, "Oh, I just like did this stuff. Yeah, I'm taking like physics this year." I'm like, "Dude, I haven't." Like
In high
it
school?
made me like realize yeah, exactly. Like it made me realize the importance of like checking in with my friends because like I have no clue what they've been doing the past 3 years. I mean, the behind the scene moments is literally there's no behind the scenes moments because it's literally what you see on the film. It's literally like I call my friends. It's raw. Like I don't cut it in any type of way to like you see what I. It was my first time calling some of these people in 3 years. Some of the people on there were my best friends, but I've never talked to them. When I was talking to them in the film, I had some of them I've never talked to them about this subject matter before. It's kind of my documentary is kind of hard to talk about without spoiling. Like it sounds like I'm
I
talking
get that,
super
yeah.
vaguely. It sounds like I'm talking in like riddles, but it once you like once you watch it, like you'll understand.
So this seems like a very like deep and personal thing to you. Like what type
Yeah,
of
100%.
message or feeling are you hoping that your audience walks away with?
Just the importance of mental health and like checking in on your loved ones and like you are not alone. And just, I think the importance of mental health and like checking in on your friends, I think is like the main thing to walk away, like, do you want to walk away from? I
So
want
what
people to walk away from.
of course. What do you think was the biggest challenge in making this?
Oh man. Well, the entire thing is it's digital. Like, it's like when I call my friends, I use their like school photos, and I have a bunch of drawings and stuff. So I probably edited at least like 10 different intros of the intro I used, middle parts, the ending. Like, I had so many. I had to like, because I didn't like go out and film anything, and it was just this audio recording. It was like I had a bunch of clay, and I had to just like sculpt it into this thing. And like the editing of it took me a while. It was a lot of draw. Like, I did some animating on it. I'm not an animator. Like, I'm not a good drawer. And I did it with like my mouse right here. I was like drawing stuff on there. And it just forced me to be creative, and like the editing process was super hard just because I had so like there's still stuff I don't know if like I had in a other version that would have been better than the version I have now, because I just had so many versions of it basically.
So are you a big like documentary fan, or is this your first doc, or walk me through what inspired you to take this avenue?
Right. So I'm a big documentary fan, but I also like I just haven't made like a real narrative short film yet, but I really do want to. I've made a documentary before that I've submitted to All American. It's not like I was very proud of it at the time, but now when I like watch it now, I'm like I cringe when I watch it. Like all filmmakers I think can relate to. But I really, really do love documentaries. Like, that's, yeah, I love documentaries so much. So, and there's a bunch of documentaries that inspired this totally. So, yeah, no, I love documentaries.
So this is my last question, but I think it's the most important one. Why should
Yeah,
people be sure to go see your film at our festival?
I think. Oh, this is gonna okay. I have to try not to sound like okay. I think it's like I'm very proud of it. I think your heartstrings will be. Is that how you say it? Your heartstrings will
Yeah,
be pulled. It'll pull on your heart.
pulling on your heartstrings is the phrase, yeah.
Yeah, pull on your heartstrings. Like, you're gonna feel some. I hope you feel something afterwards, and I think it's really important. And I think it's funny, and I think it's relatable to a lot of kids. Like, it's about eighth grade adolescence. I think you can relate to it. I think you'll feel something. I think you'll come out of it with like hopefully a new perspective on some stuff. Um, but I think that, yeah. I hope people go see it. Yeah,
Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me today. We're super
of
excited to
course.
feature your work in our festival. And for those attending the fest, you can see Isaac on Saturday, October 18th during screening number 20 at the AMC Empire 25 theaters in Times Square, New York City. We'll see you in October.
Awesome. Thank you so much.